This is a special edition of The Lead. We are broadcasting live from Diepsloot. That's, of course, where there's ongoing tension between locals and some foreign nationals. Locals are saying that people are undocumented and accusing them of committing crime. They're asking for police to step in and act. Let's get more details now. I'm going to speak to a community leader, Sicelo Shezi. Thanks so much for your time, sir. We appreciate it. Just tell us why the situation is so volatile and when will residents stop?
Well, firstly, let me just explain why do we have, this situation in Diepsloot. It is because of what has happened over the past weekend. The killing of one of the police officers in Diepsloot is one of the contributing factor. Because the killing of that police officers, it allegedly killed by some of brothers from our neighboring countries who happened actually to be identified. But now there are a lot of crimes that has been reported to police station. And then when you are looking at all those crime stats that are being reported in the police station, majority of the people who happen to be involved or on those crimes are brothers from our neighboring countries. Diepsloot is not xenophobic. We are totally not xenophobic. We've been living with these brothers and sisters for quite a long, and we are still going to live with them. All what we want to stay harmoniously in our community. We don't want some of them to be involved in crime. So we are saying, after a meeting that we've had yesterday, because that meeting involves all different structures in the community, including the community at large, we are saying, let's shut down Diepsloot, because the community, were actually complaining, about the rate of crime in the area.
So you're not attacking foreign national shops, own shops, or foreign nationals who are living in the area. That's not happening.
No. We are not. We are not attacking them, because we are not xenophobic. South Africa is a free country whereby everyone has a right to come to South Africa. But all what we want, people must come to South Africa. And those people must be documented when they come to South Africa, so that they will be, traceable whenever they are committing a crime. Yeah. So I don't think that what is happening today is because of we are, attacking our foreign nationals.
Yeah. So try to explain this to me then. We had a foreign national accused of killing a police officer who was in the police cells. We had community members going to that police station demanding he be released so that they can take the law into their own hands. And as you know, police are saying that, of course, is not going to happen because the law needs to take its course.
Definitely. We all in congruent with what the SAF's saying, because that would be illegally. But what is happening in Diepsloot, community are trying to raise this concern, to say we cannot allow criminals to rule this area, because we'll be surrendering this community to criminals. So where should we go as community? So that must be put clear, that the residents of Diepsloot are not xenophobic.
Yeah. So what's the way forward? Are you talking to the foreign nationals who live here together with police?
Well, we are engaging everyone. Diepsloot is a community whereby all people are happy when they reside in this community, because we are very free. We are free, and then, but we will not allow criminals, who happen to be our brothers, from our neighboring countries, to be involved in this kind of a heinous crime, So we are not, because those that were documented we've never had any problem with them.
Okay, but what I'm asking you, what's the solution? Because you can't be protesting constantly, right?
Yes.
What are you going to do next to solve this?
The only solution into this matter is that the minister must come down, because we're incongruent with all different structures, including the community, that the minister must come down and, address the community of Diepsloot, or else have an imbizo, you see. And also, if it's possible, send a tactical response so that they raid Diepsloot, because we can't live with people who have got, illegal weapons, who are, involved in housing, breaking, and also in armed robbery.
Yeah.
I'm the one who was robbed, by some of those people, But I said, thank God, because I've been able to survive on that situation. But I am not personally, and the community, xenophobic.
Yeah, I get that,
The solution in this matter, the solution is to actually get the minister, in Diepsloot, so that we will have sort of an imbizo, and address the community, and so that the police that are being killed while they are doing their job or on duty, it comes to an end.
All right, so you want further discussion on the burning issues in the area. So what happens if you don't get the minister in? Do you continue protesting?
I think that's the resolution that has been taken by the community, that until the minister comes down. Because this is not just, a minor issue. It's a serious issue. If you are unable to send your child to a shop because of, those, people who are, robbing even our mothers and sisters and children in the community, even killing them, it tells you that citizens of this community are not safe. And Diepsloot is part of South Africa.
Yeah.
So South Africa is a free country. So it must be very clear that we need the law of this country to protect all of us equally.
All right, thank you so much for your time and your insight and explaining that in detail. I appreciate it. Sicelo Shezi is a community leader in Diepsloot. And if you are just joining us, this is a special broadcast of The Lead. We're live in Diepsloot to try to get to the bottom of why locals are protesting against who they call undocumented foreign nationals. They say that this is not xenophobia in any way, but criminal elements that they say need to be addressed. I will show you what's happening right now in the area. Earlier on, we saw people actually come through and throw stones and rocks on the streets. They also lit tires and threw containers over just to block traffic. That was their way of saying that we've had enough and we want police to act as soon as possible. And this is a call for Police Minister Becky Cele to actually get involved. So we'll try to get more reaction on this story throughout the next hour and a half right here on The Lead. But